Family, what's up, my funny looking people? Hey, if you ever had one of those days that you said, listen, this day has been so crazy, I gotta share it with somebody else, right? So during this COVID, kids aren't able to get out, aren't able to play, aren't able to do a lot of things. So as a source of recreation, we have gotten our kids a 5-month-old American Bulldog named Coco, right? And Coco is a bundle of energy, meaning she always loves to give affection. She always loves to play, and nothing gives her more satisfaction than to be in the presence of her family, right? So this morning, as is the custom, I take Coco out in the morning. It's cold, so we let her sleep in the laundry room and take her out, feed her, let her utilize, stretch her legs a little bit. Then I put her in her kennel and I proceed to go to work. Well, this morning I was running a little late. Had somewhere I had to be, so I got her out very quickly, let her stretch her legs, let her utilize, put her back up. Well, as I'm proceeding to get in my work truck and head to where I was supposed to be at probably 10 minutes ago, my wife texts me that she's not feeling too good and she thinks she's allergic to the dog. Family. So she wants me to take Coco back outside on the back porch and just kind of let her play a little bit while she gets her bearings. So I go back in the house and I open the kennel. Coco won't get out. So I'm like, come on, Coco. I'm, doing all the dog noises, everything, doing everything I can, to get the dog out the kennel. So I begin to pet her and I try to call her out. She sits down and she won't get out. So this goes on for a little while. You know what I mean? It's going on. The dog won't get out. So I close the kennel and I, proceed to get back to my work truck because I got somewhere I've got to be and I'm already late. Well, I get to my work truck. And now after this whole experience, now I'm about 10 minutes late. And thankfully the stop was basically right on the next street over from my home. And, I wasn't far from it. So I get to the parking lot and there's a bunch of people in the parking lot. A lot of faces I didn't recognize. Everybody's just standing around. As I'm pulling in the park, people are flagging for me. Don't park here, park somewhere else. And I'm thinking, okay, so you gonna tell me where to park my truck? I don't even know you guys. But anyway, somebody comes up to my truck as I'm backing up and they're flagging me down and they're like, hey, as you were pulling in, there were some guys pulling out, but long story short, apparently a shootout had just occurred in that parking lot. Apparently somebody that was there at that restaurant this morning, I don't know what the situation was, what the scenario was, who he could have even been into it with, but apparently somebody came in that parking lot and was looking for him and proceeded to unload on this fellow's truck. The flip side of this story is God has always a weird way of manifesting grace, manifesting mercy on our behalf, even sometimes when we don't know why things are going the way they were. Now, mind you, that whole scenario with my dog Coco not wanting to get out of her kennel, that was all purposed by design. If Coco had willingly came as I was trying to get her out, then chances are I would have been at that restaurant as the shooting occurs. Who knows? This could have very well have been the day that I was stretched out on a gurney, lifeless, and my family now wondering what next. Y'all, sometimes we don't know how come scenarios go the way they do, but God always looks out for his children. That's what I'm saying. We can't stop praying. We can't stop seeking the face of God because grace and mercy is always befitting for the situation. I thank God for sparing my life this morning and not putting me in a situation where I was too close for comfort. Something I've always said, every morning I leave the home, whether or not I have life insurance, I have blessed assurance.